What's up everybody, Andrew with Brews and Board Games here, and today I'm going to go over 5 reasons that you should and should not back the latest Kickstarter by Chip Theory Games, Hoplomachus Victorum. Now just a little bit of context, I do have Hoplomachus Rise of Rome and the Lost Cities. Both are jam-packed in this box right here, as well as Origins, which plays a little bit different, but ultimately the same. And I do enjoy all of these games. So when this launched on Kickstarter, I was kind of excited. I don't want this to be a straight up comparison between all of the old stuff and the new stuff, but that is there. And we don't know a lot of details surrounding Remastered yet. We're mainly just looking at Victorum with a splash of Remastered. So without further ado, let's get into it.
All right, guys, so here we go. Let's just start with the reasons that you shouldn't back it. That way we can just end on like a positive note with why I think you should. So in no particular order, reason number 1, you already have Hoplomachus. Now I know you're not going to have Victorum, but what I'm saying is in whatever capacity that you do have Hoplomachus in, you're good, right? Maybe you don't play it as much. Maybe with whatever you got, you're just fine with that, right? You don't need anything else. You definitely don't need Remastered. You see Victorum and you're like, it looks cool, but I'm good, right? So you just don't feel the need to get any more Hoplomachus. Fair enough. Number 2, you're not really a solo or skirmish player. Now Victorum is solo only. You're not going to be able to play this multiplayer at all. This is like a campaign driven thing. You only play by yourself. Now Remastered is going to be multiplayer. It's going to have solo, head to head, 1v2 I think, and then 2v2. So, but it's still all skirmish based. So if you're just not a skirmish player, forget it. I would just give this a hard pass, because all of it is a skirmish type game. Maybe you already have too many skirmish games. Maybe they're just not your style. So whatever the case may be, you're either not solo or a skirmish player. So that's going to be number 2. Number 3, it already funded. Now if we scroll up here, they were asking for $50K. They got over $500,000 for this. So what does that mean? Chip Theory Games does not have any exclusive Kickstarter games. So if we even go to their FAQ on Victorum's page, we can see, are there any Kickstarter exclusives for this campaign? No. So you're going to be able to pick up everything you see in this campaign at retail. So that's going to give you more time to do research. More information is going to come out. Maybe people get their games, they do reviews. You can check it out, see what the people are saying. So you do not have to buy it right now, or, spend the money on Kickstarter right now. Don't let that FOMO overwhelm you. You are going to be able to pick up everything you see here at retail from their website. So it already funded. You're good. Don't feel the need to jump in. Number 4, price. Now if we scroll down here, we can get to the price. I think it's right down. Where are you? Did I already pass it? Here we go. Pledge levels. So just looking at Victorum, it's $95. Remastered is $125. Now I know that price isn't crazy, right? Especially for the type of components you get in Chip Theory Games. It's high quality stuff. This one is probably going to be no different, right? And Kickstarters nowadays, I mean, you're going in all in on some of these games. 95 is like nothing, right? But what I mean by that is, if you're kind of on the fence about this, and you have, maybe there's other games that are going to be coming out on Kickstarter. Maybe you're eyeing up some other games in retail, whatever the case may be. That 95 can go to one of those other games. Don't just go in if you're on the fence about it, right? Again, because it's going to come out in retail. So if you are passionate about another game, that 95 or that 125, and then including shipping, that could go, that's a decent amount of money to be able to go to something else, right? So the price here, while it's not a crazy amount, if you're on the fence, don't just go in. Don't let the FOMO get you. That price can be, that cost can be used to buy something else that you truly want. Flipping the page here, let's go to going to number 5. It could look kind of meh, right? So if we scroll up to the top. Now, they said they're redoing the art from the original, right? They got the same guy that did the Cloudspire and Too Many Bones. Guy is fantastic. I love his stuff, right? If we scroll down, dude, this monster looks amazing, right? This guy is cool. He's got like this, it almost looks like that, that dinosaur tail. And he's got it like a whip on his arm. Dude, that's awesome, right? So the artwork so far looks cool on there. You know, the board design looks a little bit different than it did in the old one. They got this big board here. But this board, I mean, this big one that you see behind it, all it really does is just hold your stuff, right? You know, you can put some chips here like they're in a little encampment. So it's kind of cool. But I think I would have wanted to see that big board do something else, right? You're also not getting a big board in Victorum. That is your big board there, but it's only going to store the stuff, like I said. As far as the arenas go, it's going to be the smaller arenas like they were in Origins. Now, I'm not complaining about that. I think I would have just wanted to see a big board in there. I like that Colosseum, battle type element. And then this campaign tracker, essentially, it looks okay. They're going for like this is supposed to take place in 79 AD. That's what they're going for right here. I think they've accomplished that. It just looks kind of it's not pulling me in like I was hoping that it would. And then the rest of the boards here, dude, I don't know if I should hate this board, this one with the orange, like this lava pit type deal, or if I should love it. There's just something about it. Like the other boards look pretty cool. Like this one looks all right. That one looks all right. I am enjoying the color scheme on this one. But dude, this orange, like I said, I don't know if I should hate it or love it. It's tugging at me from both ways like that. And then if you scroll down, so I have some of the old chips here. And the style that they have, like they had clip art before. So the art direction is already massively improved. But the design here, if you look at the cursor, like this chip right here, this is like taking up over half of the chip. And that's kind of similar to what they had on this. Now, I know, like on a chip, right? You only have so much real estate, right? And you have to put so much information onto that chip. I get that, right? I think I was just hoping for a slightly different look. Again, I don't hate it. These are just minor nitpicks. But I think I was looking for maybe a little bit more of the character, a little bit more of that art, and then maybe a little bit different design. To me, it just looks a little bit dated. It might look a little bit better if I have it right in front of me, but it just, I was hoping that they would do something slightly different than what they have there. These chips look fine here. Again, there's your like little encampment board. Again, you just store things here and the arena goes on top. I was kind of hoping that this would do a little bit more, like maybe you battle on this, something, I don't know. And then the dice, right? So these are essentially the same as the original Hoplomachus. They have this H for the hits. It's kind of cool, right? An H for hits and an H for Hoplomachus. It just kind of works, right? Again, it just looks a little dated. Maybe they could have had a slightly different design, like maybe you got like a sword or an axe for hits. I don't know. But if they keep this, again, I don't mind. I think I would have just rather have saw something a little bit different. Right now, it just looks a little bit bland to me. And then some of these cards, like if we scroll down, like these cards, I know this is just relaying information. It just looks a little bland to me. I'm not saying that they have to have artwork covering the whole sheet of paper or whatever it's going to be, but maybe just something slightly different. Again, overall, I think it could look just to some people, right? The artwork is a little bit different, but some aspects, it's just, it might not pull you in as much as you might have hoped that it did. And I definitely can relate to some of those things. Now, on to reasons why you probably should back it. So let me get my little sheet here and let's go to this. So again, in no particular order. 1, maybe you couldn't get any Hoplomachus stuff before. Chip Theory Games essentially retired that old Hoplomachus line. So if you went onto their website, maybe in your region, you couldn't order it anymore. And you really wanted to. Maybe you got into board games a little bit late because Hoplomachus Original was a slightly older game. It was their first game, Chip Theory's first game. So maybe you wanted to get it. You heard good things, right? And you went onto the site, couldn't find it. This is your opportunity. and to get it at a slightly reduced price, right? Again, it is going to come out in retail, but if you can get all of those things at a slightly reduced price and you were really looking forward to that, now's your time. Now's your time. They were out before. Here it is. Here's your chance. Jump in. 2, changed for the better. So again, they said different artwork, and you can tell, right? Now, what they also changed was they said they were streamlining it a little bit, right? They were taking all of the best aspects from Rise of Rome, at least in the remastered, Rise of Rome and the Lost Cities. And they were taking all the best stuff and they were combining it. All the other expansions, whatever they felt was ideal, they're cramming it into one box. So they changed stuff to make it even better. So if you thought that it was already a good game, or you saw it and you were like, the artwork's kind of putting me off, right? It's not pulling me in, because it could. They use clip art for the original stuff. So if you were kind of on the fence about it before, they redid the art, right? They streamlined all the stuff. They made it even better. So they took all the best elements and they made it even better. And then they learned that to go to do on Victorum, right? Artwork. They knew what was working from what people were saying, and hopefully they made Victorum like that as well. So they made it even better. Number 3, it's more Hoplomachus, right? If you just love this game, right? You got everything for Hoplomachus, or you don't. You really want to jump in, or you already have it, and you just want more. There's Victorum now, right? Go on a campaign. That's pretty cool. There's more mats for you to fight on. Remastered. I don't know what the board is going to be like, but it's a double-sided board. Maybe it's going to be different from the Rise of Rome and Lost Cities. So now you have even another board, right? And better artwork. It's just more. It's more Hoplomachus. This is one of your go-to games, right? Your go-to skirmish game, or it's in your top games, whatever the case may be, it's more. And you were looking for it, and here it is. It's more Hoplomachus. And it looks okay, right? It looks pretty good. So it got you excited. It's more Hoplomachus. Number 4. Where we go? It's Chip Theory Games. This company has a reputation of really caring about its customers. And I know I have contacted them on several occasions for either, whether that be I was missing something or an item got damaged. Very fast to respond, easy to work with. They truly care about their customers. So what that means is, like, say you see something during the campaign, and they did this for previous campaigns as well. Maybe there's something about the campaign you're just kind of like I mentioned before, some things that I might want to see different. They listen to people, right? They take that feedback and they try to improve their game. It's really important that companies do that, I feel. And they are one of those companies that truly does listen. So if you see something and you might want that changed, stick around, right? Pay attention, maybe back at the $5 so you can be a part of the pledge manager when it opens. And maybe there will be enough changes that you are now satisfied to go in. So again, it's Chip Theory Games. They are truly passionate about making these games. They like games. They like making games, and they like seeing their customers happy. So it is an excellent company to back on Kickstarter. So that is a huge reason to back this now. They listen to people, and it could change the game, and they are willing to work with you. Those are huge when it comes to backing projects on Kickstarter. So it's Chip Theory Games. All right, so the 5th reason why I think you should back it. It looks pretty cool. I know what I said about some aspects on the campaign might look meh, but that's true. I can think both things at the same time, right? I can think some parts of it look okay, and I would like to see changed, and then also feel overall that the campaign looks pretty cool. The artwork, them redoing the artwork, I think that's awesome. Some of these monsters and characters look awesome, and the board art as well. Like, I am digging some of these boards, and they are double-sided. Some I think maybe could use a slight improvement, but overall I'd be happy if I got those boards, what I'm seeing today. I like this kind of campaign element, right? I like tracking the progress. It's more Hoplomachus, like I was mentioning. So if you already like Hoplomachus, dude, this could just be like, dude, a campaign element, sign me up. So it's just more, and I think it does look cool. I do like some of the, if we scroll down here, like these chips right here, like this art. I know this is just like some generic blue, red, green, purple, whatever, but it just looks like a unique color scheme to those colors. I don't know how to describe it. I think it looks neat. And I do like this kind of, encampment where you kind of go back, you got your warriors there, you got your cards, whatever, and you're tracking your progress down here. I do like the campaign element. That looks cool to me. Hoplomachus is just a light, fun skirmish game that I really enjoy. I like it for the solo. The multiplayer is cool as well, and it's quick to get out and set up. And so if we also come down, you're going to have plenty of dice for the game. If these stay the same, okay, I can live with that. I would like to see those different, but just the amount of dice, if you get enough, that's fine with me. These cards look cool. I really enjoy these cards. These chips here, I have played with these. These aren't the heavy duty chips. These are lightweight. I forget what weight exactly that they are, but they're hollow. I have used these in Cloudspire, Too Many Bones, and the original Hoplomachus. They're fine. They're fine. Yeah, they might slide around a little bit, but it's not that bad. Trust me. So you're getting a ton of content if you back this game. And if we scroll down, the stadium seating here, organization for the game as well. I think that's a cool idea. Definitely needed, especially if you have a bunch of chips. So I think they have a lot of content, high quality content in the game. It just looks cool to me. It really does. I'm digging the art. I'm digging all the stuff that you're going to get for it. And it is chip theory again, right? So it's got me excited, right? They might change it slowly over time to make it even better. And especially if they took all of the elements from the original Hoplomachus, right? They streamlined it. They changed the art a little bit to put that in the remastered. I think that is such a cool idea. And then they learned from, feedback, and again, from the streamlining and taking the best elements and put that into a solo campaign. I think that is going to be an awesome, awesome experience. And I am excited about that. And I just think the element of upgrading your hero over time, over the course of the campaign, adding more powerful dice that you can roll, adding health, subtracting health based on your, the challenges that you can succeed at or fail at, acquiring new abilities to perform over the course of the campaign. I think that's a neat idea. I'm really going to like that. And then adding in some of these cards to change up the game a little bit. There's going to be like 3 different types of challenges that you're going to need to face. And some might provide more benefits, but have different, more consequences if you fail those challenges. So I just think everything looks pretty cool. I really do. I am really digging it. They're keeping the same element of Hoplomachus, which everybody loved and everybody raved about, and they're taking that and improving on that. So it just looks cool. And if we keep scrolling down, I think here's some scions that you're going to be able to fight. There's like 5 of these guys. These guys look amazing, right? The artwork looks sick on them. And then here are all the heroes. You get 7 heroes in the box. I think that's a lot. And then if we keep going down, the pledge levels. So you're going to be able to save money if you jump in now, right? So 115 for retail, and that might change as well to become more expensive. So you're saving $20 at least at this point right now in time. And then remastered, you're saving $5. It's not much, but you are saving money. And then you're getting all of this stuff in the remastered box. So again, there's just a ton of content like there usually is in Chip Theory games. A ton of stuff that comes in those games. And for the price, I think it's good value. And then if we keep scrolling down, you can get the hero, $255. You're saving $35. So if this all looks cool to you, I think it's a perfect time to jump in, saving money. Maybe you couldn't get it before. Now's the time. Jump in. It just looks cool. I do think it looks cool. There are some minor things that I would like to see changed, but if they aren't changed, it's not going to make or break it for me. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I might just hop in for Victorum because that's a little bit more, and I already have the old Hoplo stuff. But again, I don't know. That remastered stuff, they're going to release more details as the campaign goes on, and that could just be some mind-blowing stuff. I could see the art, and I could be like, you know what? I'm selling all the old Hoplo stuff, and I'm getting a remastered, right? 1 box instead of 2, and that was even cramming the Lost Cities and the Rise of Rome into one box. So if they can make it into a bigger box, maybe it slides on the shelf, unlike the Rise of Rome box. Sign me up. So I don't know right now. We have to see. And then the add-ons, premium health chips for $25, and then a premium chip bag for another $20. So again, it just looks cool to me. I am really interested. I do like Hoplomachus, and if this is more and even better stuff, I am interested in this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please, in the comments, let me know. Do you have the original Hoplo? What do you think about it? Are you going to jump in on this? I'd be curious to hear what other people's thoughts are. Are they kind of similar to my own? I don't know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, grab some brews, play some games, and I'll see you guys later. All right, take care.